You've left us balling, balling, and then calling all over the world. It seems like it's falling. I see a beautiful day stuck inside of somewhere I can.
My name is BENJI WEBB. I sing for a band called Skindred from South Wales in the United Kingdom, Newport.
Beautiful. BENJI, thanks for joining us today.
Nice one, bro.
So Skindred returned to this side of the world for Knotfest Australia over March 21st, 23rd and 24, which also will feature your first ever show in New Zealand on March 28th, mate. So what's your excuse for neglecting New Zealand, mate, on past visits?
I don't know, mate. I mean, you got to book us. That's the way it goes, you know. You call us. We don't put a pin in the map and say we're going there. People book us, you know. And if New Zealand haven't booked us, then we're not going to be there, are we?
That's a fair.
You know, but we're looking forward. We're very excited about going there, man. You know, we know we got a few fans over there, and it's something a country we haven't been to yet, and we're itching to get there for sure.
And the gig is at the brewery company in Auckland, mate, which sounds like the perfect venue for me, mate. Playing at a brewery, what can go wrong?
A lot of things, but you know what? It doesn't matter about the size. You know what? It's about the size of the vibe in the place. You know.
For sure.
We're looking forward to it. We're definitely looking forward to it.
So, like, when you guys have toured all around the world, so there's probably not many places you haven't been, but when visiting somewhere like New Zealand for the first time, do you do your homework and research what to expect, or do you just turn up and?
I don't. I never do that. I don't Google nothing. I just go there and vibe up and see what's there. Always have, always will.
Yeah, cool.
I like to turn up and be surprised. You know what I mean?
It's the best way to do it, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, a couple of the guys in the band, they like to Google all that shit, but not me. I just like to turn up and see what's around me.
Hell yeah. And you've got the awesome Kaosis supporting you for that show, mate. How much do you know about them?
Not a thing.
Not a thing. You
Not
are
a thing.
well, I've spoken with you a couple of times now, and I've heard your music, and I reckon you are going to love these guys. They're
brilliant. That's what we want. We're glad we got a good support over there for sure.
Yeah, they're like dubstep, new metal type stuff. Like they're just, I don't like that music myself.
Baby. Bring it on. I like it mixed up. I like it mixed up, so that's great.
I'm going to predict by the third song you'll be out there dancing, mate. So let's see how I go.
I like a dance. There you go.
So before going to New Zealand, of course, you play at all three Knotfest shows in Australia, which features Lamb of God, Disturbed, Pantera, The Hue, Ask Alexandria, Thy Art Is Murder, Hailstorm, and more. It's a pretty impressive lineup, mate. Is there anyone there that you haven't played with before?
I think we see most of the bands you just mentioned on summer festivals in Europe, you know, for sure. You know, them guys are from Disturbed, they're beautiful people, they're nice guys.
Yeah. So what's it
Hailstorm
like?
as well. I think we're doing some side shows with Hailstorm, actually.
You are actually. I've got that down for a bit later on. But with things like Knotfest, mate, like you guys all travel the world, you all know each other pretty well. So when you get together backstage, it'd be like a family reunion sort of thing sometimes.
Yeah, it's definitely a school reunion. We're all catching up, talking about shit we haven't talked to for a while, seeing the guys. I mean, what it is, you see with this Instagram and Facebook, that's all we ever see each other on. Yeah. You know, but when you get in the room, the rekindle the vibe, and it's all good, man. It's going to be. I'm excited. I really am.
Now, us here in Australia know what to expect from Skindred because last time you were out here, I think you played at Eaton's Hill in Brisbane. It was a fantastic show, mate. But for the benefit of those in New Zealand that haven't seen you before, what can they expect from a Skindred show?
You know what? We bring a vibe which no other band brings. You know, I look at Skindred like we are a heavy metal reggae sound system. You know, I mean, don't expect nothing. You know, I mean, we got a selector. We play music. We'll play other people's music. We basically do all we want. We got that freedom, and I'm glad we got that freedom. You know, we just want to bring people together, have a good time, forget about the bullshit in the world. You know.
Oh yeah, mate. And what do you expect from your crowds? Is there anything the crowds can do to make it a special show just for you?
You know what, bro? I take every crowd as they come. I never go, this crowd, they got to do this, they got to do that. You know, it's art, you know, so you just got to work with what you got. And as a front man, I always do that.
Yeah. So you mentioned before, bro, you've got the two side shows with Hailstorm and Relica on March 20th in Sydney and March 26th in Brisbane, mate. So how do those shows differ from a Knotfest show, like a festival show?
Well, first of all, I've never done a Knotfest before, so I don't know how the Knotfest thing works, you know. But if there's people there and there's a PA and there's a microphone, we'll have some fun.
Cool. And just say, like, with festivals in general, like when you're doing a set list up for a festival, do you tailor that to suit the fact, I guess, that there might be people there that aren't used to your band and your music? Like,
I don't. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I don't let people dictate to what we do. We dictate to you what we're gonna play, and you're gonna dance. You know, we never cater the set. I think that's such a cop out to cater your set. You just got to do what you do. Listen, if we play in front of 10,000 people and 7 people dig us, that's a start. You know, and that's the way I look at it. That's the way I've looked at it for the last 23 years. You know, and remember, we've had the same lineup for 23 years, and we've been doing it for that long. You know, so we don't let people dictate to us. We dictate to them. We tell them what they're going to dance to.
I can actually,
and if they don't dig it,
see you later.
Later. Take it or leave it, mate. We're going to carry on regardless. Simple as that.
I can actually confirm that comment, mate, because I think the last time I interviewed you, I hadn't heard much of Skindred before, so I came to the concert not really knowing one song. And there's just something infectious about what you like. I've danced twice in my life. I didn't even dance at my wedding. I got my dad to do I hate dancing. But I was there watching you, and I'm looking down at my body, and it's moving. And I'm like, fucking stop it.
Moving. Brilliant. That's the magic what we bring. That's the magic. I mean, I don't want to be like any other band. I don't want to be a reggae band. I don't want to be a metal band. I just want to be someone who brings something which is different for people to rock to, you know, and just bring people together with their heart and soul. You know, I think music is a beautiful thing that too many genres, too many rules, you know. Why are we making rules when it comes to music? I mean, really? You know, that's the way I look at it. That's why Skindred has been the band for the last 23 years, because we don't do what you expect, you know, and I think that's what music should do.
There's another thing I noticed when you were out here last night. You were out in the crowd and you were taking photos with people and you were chatting with them. Like there didn't seem to be any of that, like you say, none of that bullshit. You weren't hiding backstage waiting for people to fuck off. You were out there and you were with them and you were genuine, bro. Like I had a bit of a yarn with you too, and you weren't phoning it in. Like you were actually happy to be out there talking to people.
Bro, I mean, look, rock and roll started in clubs with people like me and you, and that's where it's going to end. And I've never been the one to hide away. I get in trouble all the time with my band because I like to go to the merchandise. And when I go to the merchandise, especially in the UK where we're known most, it just shuts the whole place down. You know, it's like a line down the street for photographs and all that. I'm cool with it, man. I just, you know, I do this because it's a passion and a love that I enjoy, you know.
Yeah, cool. So it was 2020 last time you were out here in Australia, mate. So what's changed with the band in that 4-year period?
Nothing. We're just better. We're better than we ever been. And we deliver a greater show than we ever have. I mean, I can honestly say that Skindred is the ultimate party rock and roll band, for sure.
And you released your last album, Smile, just last year, mate. So how was that received?
Brilliant. I mean, it got the #2 in the charts. #2 in the British charts. We've never done that before. I was expecting to get to like 15 or something like that, but it went to #1 for like 4 days. And we pipped at the post. I don't think we were really pipped at the post, but you know what it is. But yeah, we got to #2, and I'm quite happy with that. That's a great result. I wasn't expecting #2. I was expecting the top 20, and we got 2. So, Bruce.
Well done, brother. And how much of that album are you going to be playing while you're over here?
We tried to play as much as possible, bro. We're playing a lot of the songs from this album because I think during the pandemic, we had a lot of time to write. And normally when you write an album, you get 6 months in a record company going like that in your ear all the time, you know? But this time we had like 3 years working on it, developing it. So we're playing a lot of songs from the new album because they're going down so well.
Yeah. This might be a bit of a difficult question for you to answer, bro, because Skindred's got so many different styles of music that you draw on. But how much has your music changed since your 2002 debut, Babylon, to Smile?
No, I haven't changed.
No?
I'm changed, bro. We've been doing exactly what we do. Reggae, heavy metal, punk rock. We've been doing that from 1999 when I met the bass player, Dan Pugsley. We've been doing that. And I haven't changed at all. I think people has changed.
Yeah.
People's mindsets have changed because the internet have made people listen to a lot more different music, a lot more different genres, so they can handle it, you know? But we ain't changed. We're still a punk rock, heavy metal sound system. That's what we've been doing from way back then, and that's what we're doing now.
So, and in the writing process, bro, like if you just say those words like reggae, heavy metal, and punk, they don't sound like they'd go together easily. Like in the writing process, how do How do you find the balance, I guess? How do you know when enough's
Do you know
too
what?
much?
Do you know what? Do you know what goes together easily? Rebellion. And every one of the music we mentioned has got that spirit. And that's what draws them all together. That's what the passion is. Heavy metal, screaming about freedom. Punk rock, screaming about freedom. Reggae music, screaming the same thing. So that's what holds it all together, for sure.
Fuck, you're a very inspirational man, mate. I wish the whole fucking world would get behind Skindred. They could learn something.
Well, I mean, look, you know what? Take it or leave it. We're going to carry on regardless. Simple as that.
So what's next for the band after you hit Australia and New Zealand and Knotfest, bro?
Well, we got a bunch of good festivals in the summer. I'm really excited about that. You know, I just love playing. Whether it's in a pub with 25 people or 10,000 people in a stadium, bro. I'm just happy to play music. Honest to God, that's all I can say. And I don't go, oh my God, there's only 15 people out there. I go, oh my God, there's only 15 people out there. I'm gonna fuck these people up. You know, and that's been my attitude from the day I walked on the stage as a kid to this day. You know.
Fuck yeah. Well, Heavy's going to be doing our backstage interviews at the Melbourne Knotfest, so hopefully we get to catch up and have a chat then.
Yeah, man. Holler at me. I'll be there, bro.
Beautiful, man. All right, brother. Well, in the meantime, you're over here for Knotfest, stopping over in New Zealand for the very first time as well on March 28th. So get behind this band, guys, because if you haven't heard them before, I guarantee they're going to do something for you.
Amen, brother. I'm down.
See you soon, my man.
You've left us balling, and then calling all over the world. It seems like it's falling. I see a beautiful day stuck inside us, and we reckon not get away. We all have had enough. We've had it all so rough. I cannot take no more. Let me go and leave me alone. In every way, you broke me, and it's not okay. In every way, you're so wrong. You think you're so bad, but yeah, you're no good. I would erase you if I could. I got you so wrong, so misunderstood. I would erase you if I could. If I could. To the things you done recently, I'm gonna set an embargo against your country. Lying, thieving, heart you're breaking. Everything you are forsaken. And everything ain't no right. You're trying to take away my light. You better step up and fight. You're going on like a thief in the night. In every way, you broke my heart. It's not okay. In every way, you're so right. You think you're so bad, but yeah, you're no good. I would erase you if I could. I got you so wrong, so misunderstood. I would erase you if I could. If I could. If I could up. Shoulda, woulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda done what you did. Sitting on that, it was an accident. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda done what you did. You're tryna murder me to the maximum. I got heartache outside. You ain't getting an invitation to my party. The thing where you want to do, I'm gonna make your heart stop. Gonna make your heart stop. You think you're so bad, but yeah, you're no good. I would erase you if I could. I got you so wrong, so misunderstood.